Hello everyone, welcome again to CMA Gurukul. I, CMA Arijit Ghoshal, will be taking you through the concepts of leases under Ind As 116, which is recently implemented and will get applicable from 1st April 2019. Why Ind As 116 in lieu of Ind As 1717? It is to be in line with IFRS 16, which will be applicable from 1st January 2019. Changes made in the new Ind As. In previous accounting standard, leases are classified between finance and operating leases based on the analysis of their economic life and coverage of the asset's total value in the lease period. But what has been changed in Ind As 116 is the classification has become much more easier as it has been asked to identify almost every leases in the lessee's book subject to very few exceptions. What are those exceptions? For leases whose tenure is 12 months and less, and for leases whose amount is negligible compared to the balance sheet size. Which are the industries mostly affected? Airline industry or the aviation sector, retail industry, oil and gas sector. Impact in value terms. Operating leases are the off-balance sheet items, which means that we only expense off or treat as an income for the lease rental, which is either expensed off or treated as income. And with the implementation of Ind As 116, almost all leases are to be shown as asset with a corresponding lease liability in their balance sheet, which will increase the size of the balance sheet both on the asset side and the liability side. Now, what are the entries which we pass or which will be parking in the books of lessee? Leased asset debit to lease liability, finance charges debit, lease liability debit to bank account for the payment, and depreciation debit to asset. The entries are more or less similar like the finance leases. Now, impact on the financial ratios. Since external liability will increase, debt to equity will improve while gearing ratio will go down. Operating profit, debit or EBIT will go down since depreciation will be charged, which will be higher than the lease rental charges paid under the operating leases. The EPS will also go down as well. Thank you. Please do subscribe to this channel for more updates